shake them off. Welcome to Wake Up Happy Sis, the show that jumpstarts your day with a bang. We're strolling down these self-care streets as we navigate the maze of wellness and healing. We're helping you live happy, healed, and whole. And we do it all with a hearty dose of belly laughs for good measure. Stay tuned and get ready to wake up happy, sis. Okay, can you hear me now, Tanya? Well, look, ain't nobody even tell me how they couldn't even hear me. Thank you, Tanya, for letting me know. Now I got to start all over. Okay, well, that's okay. That's okay, because now you can hear me. Um, well, that could have been the problem we was having. Okay. Okay, so let me start my little fabulous intro again then so everybody can hear me. Hey, everybody over here on TikTok. Hey to my Instagrammers and to everybody on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, X, all over. I'm your girl, Leanne. Those say you are tuned in to the Wake Up Happy Sis show on KCCR Cityscape Radio, where we are changing the narrative for our beautiful Black people because we're telling our stories our way. And today we're embarking on a vibrant journey, one that promises to be enlightening as well as colorful. We're diving deep into Color Your World, the healing power of color therapy, where we're going to explore how the hues that surround us influence not just our spaces, but how it influences our spirits as well. Okay. Now, have you ever wondered why certain colors make you feel a certain way? Or how you can harness the power of colors to transform your mood, your health, and even your well-being? Well, today's the right place. From calming blues to energizing yellows, we're uncovering the science and the soul behind color therapy. Now, I want you to grab your favorite color pen, paint set, or just your favorite colored shirt. And let's get ready. Now, you know what? See, here go Facebook again, and we not doing this with Facebook. It's like every week Facebook come with some more shenanigans of not trying to stream, and we not having it. Okay, Facebook, don't play with us. Don't play in my face like that, Facebook. So let's talk about. I kind of want to start talking about color therapy, a little bit about what it is and how it works, so that we're all on the same page. As always, this is a pop-in show. So if you want to join me, you can go to wuhs.in/join the live. And you can hop on in and have a conversation with me. Make sure that you keep it appropriate because I don't play. Okay. So with that said, color therapy operates on the principle that colors, being different wavelengths of light, possess their own energy, and they can actually influence our bodies, and our minds, right? So the science behind it is rooted in the electromagnetic spectrum. Now, that may be a little bit over everybody's head. That's fine. We're not here to dive deep into the science. And good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Good morning. And the electromagnetic spectrum is where each color you see has a specific wavelength and an energy. This energy can affect us physically, but also emotionally. For instance, the color red, with its long wavelength, is known to stimulate and invigorate, baby. Yes, 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 yes. It increases your heart rate and your blood flow. But blue, conversely, has a shorter wavelength. It tends to have a calming effect, lowering blood pressure and reducing anxiety. So, studies such as those examining the impact of green on reducing stress in hospital settings underscore how exposure to certain colors can alter hormone levels, your mood, and your cognitive performance. Now, this kind of foundational understanding of color therapy kind of sets the stage for exploring how specific hues can be strategically used to enhance your actual well being. See, we talk about a lot of things here on Wake Up Happy Says, ooh, I look, ooh, the skin is skinning today. And it's just like when you think about how you feel when you put on, let's say, a very vibrant color. When I wear vibrant colors, red, yellow, orange, I do feel more energized, more peppy, got a little extra uh pep in my step, if you will. Well, thank you, boo. Thank you. I appreciate that. And how are you doing this morning, Tanya? Hopefully, you are feeling good today. But when I'm wearing blues or more muted colors, sometimes that's when my energy may be at a lower level, right? I'm just trying to be in chill mode. I'm not trying to be all, extra hype and bam, bam, bam. I'm just trying to chill, right? Sometimes you feel like your color matches your mood, but you may also want to use color theory and color therapy to help improve your mood. Now, color psychology really dives into how colors impact our feelings and our behaviors. Because, like I said, each color can evoke a different emotional response based on its psychological effects. Green often symbolizes nature and growth. It fosters feelings of renewal and tranquility. So you'll see a lot of wellness companies usually have some form of green in their logo, or, oh, yeah, definitely your behavior. But green, you'll see that a lot of health companies, nature companies will usually have some sort of green in their logos, right? Um, but it's also used in spaces that's intended for relaxation and stress relief, right? Yellow is the color of sunshine, and it's often associated with what? High joy, high energy. Because what do we do when we get in that sunshine? Baby, we move, we groove, we're out, we're active. That vitamin D is hitting us. That sun is energizing us. That yellow, that bright is, you see me right here. You see me, okay? It also stimulates your creativity and mental activity, okay? So let's say you have an art studio. You might want to have one wall that's yellow to help stimulate your creativity, to get your mental going, right? Now, the response to colors can also be very subjective. So it's influenced by your personal experiences, it's influenced by cultural associations. Okay. So you have to take it as a different thing, right? So, like in some countries, white is seen as a color of death, right? Mourning. Others, it's a sign of purity. So, those cultural associations to colors can have a big impact on how colors affect you, make you feel, right? So, whether it's for calming your anxious mind, energizing your workspace and getting your creative juices flowing, or creating a nurturing home atmosphere, highlighting the power of color to influence our daily lives is such a big and expansive area. And it requires you to do your own research. Yo, what's up, Prez? That's my friend over there. Hey, Prez. Hey, Paquita Alexander. Welcome to the Wake Up Happy Sis show. So, in the comments for anybody, is there a particular color that has meaning to you, sentimental value? Because being colored by our experiences, let's say you were bullied, the bully's favorite color was red and they were always wearing red. Red might bring you anxiety. I definitely think that you should, Tanya, and play around, do a little more reading up on color theory. Tanya says it seems very interesting, and she's going to start creating a more colored atmosphere. And I think you should, right? For the longest, all I used to wear were earth tones, but dark. Now, I got an earth tone on today. Don't judge me. But dark colors, black, brown, dark purple. And don't get me wrong, I still love all those colors. But now you will see me in some vibrant orange, vibrant yellow, right? Because it makes me feel different. My connection to the colors, how they make me feel, is different. As I get older, I want to change things about myself. I want to have more energy, be more vibrant. Now, color in and of itself, there's other work that you may have to do too, but you use it as a part of an overall strategy for improving your mood, for improving your life, your well-being. Now, the practice of color theory, it really isn't a modern phenomenon. It has ancient roots, with evidence of its use in several early civilizations. Okay. The Egyptians, for instance, built healing temples of light, bathing patients in sunlight filtered through colored glass for therapeutic purposes. In India, the Ayurvedic medicine system integrated the chakra colors. And if you know about the chakras, you know all that to help achieve balance and healing. Now, this historical context not only validates the timeless nature of color therapy, but it also enriches our understanding of its principles. Now, going back and looking at some of these ancient cultures and their practices and how they implemented color into their lives, into their culture, into their healing practices, we can appreciate the University of Color's impact on human well-being across cultures and epochs, because it's offering us a rich tapestry of historical evidence to support the continued use and exploration of color therapy in our actual modern wellness practices. Because if they knew about it back then in ancient times, and it was something that was used and it was something that worked, and they believed in it, why would we and should we not try to incorporate different things into our well-being? I love to try more holistic ways of healing myself. Ooh, I can't wait to side note. Do you all see this? Why? I can't wait till my summer color come in. I can't, because this unevenness right here got me looking light skin right here in my beautiful brown. Wanna be playing with you, girl, but it's okay. So let's talk about, because anybody who knows me knows that I love the chakras. Okay. And typically not typically, but each chakra, and chakras are energy centers within your body. And it's a central aspect of a lot of holistic health practices, including color therapy. So there are 7 main chakras in your body, and they're linked to specific body parts and emotional states, and they're represented by distinct colors. Okay. And let me see if my stuff is popping up where it's supposed to. So when you're looking at the colors, right? Or if we were just talking about chakras, there are 7 chakras that align from the base of your spine all the way up to the top of your head. Okay. So your root chakra, which is located at the base of your spine, provides the foundation that you kind of build your life, represents safety, security, stability. Okay. That color is red, right? Energy, anxiety, fear. Red is kind of that color of anxiety, because when you're imbalanced, that's what happens. When you're fearful, that's, kind of that color of that emotion, if you will. Okay. The throat chakra, symbolized by the color blue, connects with communication, our communication centers. Okay. And balancing these chakras through the use of their corresponding colors can actually aid in addressing physical, emotional, and spiritual imbalances in your life. For instance, someone struggling with communication might surround themselves with blue to help open and balance their throat chakra. Okay. Now, we could literally talk more about how incorporating chakra colors into your environment, into your wardrobe, can help support our energy centers and getting them balanced and keeping them in alignment as a way of promoting our overall health. So if we looked at the other chakra colors, right? So you have your root chakra, base of your spine. Your second chakra is your sacral chakra. That's located right below your navel. That represents your creative and your sexual energies. The color is orange. And when it's imbalanced, you may have a lack of or a repressed set of creativity. You might have sexual dysfunction, withheld intimacy, and emotional isolation. Good morning, Irma. Good morning, sunshine. The third chakra is your solar plexus, and that's located below your chest. and it represents self-esteem, pleasure, willpower, and personal responsibility. That color is yellow. Now, when it's imbalanced, low self-esteem, control issues, manipulative tendencies, and the misuse or abuse of power. Right? So, looking at bathing myself in yellow can help lighten my mood, improve my self-esteem, help with my sense of control sometimes. Now, your heart chakra, that's the fourth. And obviously, that's located in the center of your chest. The color's green. That represents love, self-love. It governs your relationships. So when you're looking to balance depression, difficulty in your relationships, and lack of self-discipline, you might want to bathe yourself in green. Wear it, be around it, immerse yourself in it, get in nature, in and around nature. Ground yourself in some soft green grass, right? You also have your throat chakra. We've already talked about that, the fifth. That's located at the center of your neck. The ability to speak, communicate clearly and effectively. The sixth chakra is the third eye. That's indigo. Okay, that transition between really dark blue to purple. And that's located at the center of your forehead, your third eye, baby. And it represents intuition, foresight, and it's driven by openness and imagination. So when you're looking to work on a lack of direction, lack of clarity, working on your intuition, surround yourself with the color indigo. And finally, the crown chakra. That's the seventh the main chakra, top of your head. And it represents states of higher consciousness and divine connection. That's purple. So when you're unbalanced or when you're trying to fight cynicism, disregarding what is sacred, being closed-minded, you're trying to make yourself be more open-minded. And when you're trying to connect more with spirit, pop you some purple on, baby. That's also the color of royalty, the connection to divinity, right? So as you start to learn more about color therapy, as you start to learn more about the chakras and how these things really can help you improve wellness, improve your life, your emotional state, help you manifest the things that you want in your life. Surround yourself with those colors that give you energy, but realizing again that based on your experiences, your cultural associations, that the colors may hit you differently. You have to do your own research, test out some things, and see how it makes you feel. That's the best thing to do. Test it out. No, thank you, Gulam. I don't know you. I don't know you like that, friend. I don't know him like that. He trying to come on the show on TikTok. We're not doing that. I don't know that. But so let's say anybody in the listening audience, what is your favorite color? And what is the feeling that it evokes in you when you wear it? Right? Have you felt that sometimes when you are wearing something, a different color, your energy totally shifts? It might calm you down, right? Now, if we're talking about, okay, Leanne, that's all wonderful, but how can I start using color therapy today at home? First thing I'm going to tell you is start small. You don't have to try and do every color at one time. Do not overwhelm yourself. Introduce in small, manageable kind of little chunks. So start with colors that resonate with you. Add them into your living space. It could be through decor. It could be through lighting. It can be through clothing. It can be through artwork, decor. If you want your bedroom to be a more peaceful, restful place, you might not want to have orange walls, red walls, yellow walls, right? You might want it to be blue, green hues. You might want to surround yourself in that. You want to pay attention to how different colors really make you feel. And don't try multiples at one time, just like they're telling you when you try something new, when you're introducing something new, let's say into your diet. You're supposed to try one thing so you can see how that one thing reacts, how it sets off your body. How does your body react? Same with color therapy. Start with one color. Try introducing it. Get yourself some of them strip lights and put them up in your house, and the ones that can change color, so you can try in one room in your house, maybe putting them around the ceiling and using that as mood lighting. Getting colored light bulbs. They have smart light bulbs. I just ordered some actually, so that you can try to change the mood and atmosphere in your room, right? And they have different colors, so you can try a different color, right? Because colors really can change the mood and the energy in a room, because they have the power to transform the ambiance of a space. When you go in a room that's blue, that blue light, real tranquil, calming, put that red light on, baby, because it's about to go down. That red light makes you feel sexy, right? That warm light. Yellow is feeling bright. Oh my God, it's so bright in here, right? Orange can make it feel real kind of warm in a room, putting the yellow and orange shades on it. You want to experiment with color schemes so you can discover what works best for you. Good morning, Gloria. Good morning. That's the only way you're going to determine what works for you is, let me look at some of these colors. Let me go ahead and look at these colors and then try a couple of things in my life and see how it makes me feel. Start with one. Take 30 minutes a day, maybe. Bask yourself in that color, in the clothing, in your decor. Thank you, Gloria. You have a wonderful morning as well, beautiful. Now, you have been tuned in to the Wake Up Happy Sis Show on KCCR Cityscape Radio, where we're changing the narrative for our people because we are telling our stories our way. And we will be back after a brief word. Hey, sis. Ever feel like you're on the verge of a meltdown? Are you overwhelmed from juggling your job, your family, and trying to fit in me time, but seriously dropping the ball on that last one? Guess what? You're not alone. Introducing the Burnout Recovery Kit. It's your 14-day lifeline to go from burnt out to lit up. Get ready to reclaim your joy, energy, and that I got this attitude. Grab your free ebook, a purpose-driven workbook, daily email prompts, as well as SMS boosters and Q&A sessions. It's like a spa day for your soul, and guess what? It's totally free. Don't waste another minute feeling drained. Go to officialburnoutrecoverykit.com right now and kickstart your transformation. The Burnout Recovery Kit, because you deserve to be at the top of your own to-do list. Don't just cope, thrive, sis. Your world. Hey, hey, hey. For those that didn't know, what you're hearing is the Natural Roots theme song. One day I'm going to play this for you guys. We're going to talk about some music and stuff, and I'm going to play that song for you because I got my own theme music. Me too, Gloria. I love positivity too, right? And I love being able. Okay. Okay. I'm glad that I came up and that you're tuning in and you're learning a little bit about color therapy with us and color theory and how we can use it to improve our lives. So in the last segment, we talked about kind of the history of color theory, how different colors can evoke different emotions within us. And it's important that we try out different things, different colors, and incorporate them into our lives so that we can see how our bodies respond to them. And we can find the ones that help us improve our mood, improve our mental, emotional, spiritual, physical connection to ourself, and improve our well-being overall. Now, let's talk specifically about our moods and emotions because that's what we're doing here. Okay, we're trying to improve how we feel and how we move and the energy that we have. And how can we use color to do that? Colors really wield the power that can evoke a range of emotions. They can be silent but profound influencers of our daily moods. Red, like I said, put that little red light special on, baby. Yes. It's associated with passion, intensity. It can stimulate feelings of excitement or anger because it's a very passionate, okay, making me see red, right? Because that can be that double-edged sword in emotional context. There can be a good extreme of that color, but there can also be a bad extreme of it as well. Blue, being the hue of the sky and the seas, promotes calmness and serenity. It's often used in environments that are designed to reduce stress and create a peaceful atmosphere. But it might also be seen to some as the color of depression, of loneliness, of solitude. Yellow is bright and radiant like the sun, and it's linked to happiness and optimism, and it's capable of uplifting your spirits and energizing your spaces. So, I want to talk in this segment about the psychological effects of these and other colors, because I just want to provide a little bit of insight into how we can harness their emotional power to help foster environments that support our well-being, our growth, our happiness, and our healing. Because that's what it's all about here. And when we're looking at using it in the space of mental health practices, it offers a unique avenue for emotional healing and support. So you have therapists and counselors and coaches might use specific colors to create a more therapeutic environment that aids in calming anxiety, lifting depression, or stimulating mental clarity. For instance, we've talked about the color green. Incorporating green elements into a therapy room can often enhance feelings of balance and growth, while violet can stimulate intuition and emotional balance, right? So, what are some colors that you guys are using? right? When you're planning out the color scheme in your bedroom, you probably want more calming, sensual, passionate colors, maybe. But if you have an art studio, you might want more vibrant, open, creative, high energy colors that can get your that help get your creative juices flowing. So when you're looking at creating your own, personalizing your own emotional palette, if you will, it is very personal to you, your experiences, how those colors you feel have impacted you, your cultural background. Like I was saying, some countries, white is the color of death, and in others, it's a color of purity, innocence, angelic, right? So your cultural associations, your experiences with those colors is really going to color how they make you feel. So you don't just want to go based on color theory all the time, because our experiences skew how we feel. So make sure that you explore your own emotional responses to colors. Just try it, right? This is how you're going to learn. Add colors to your spaces, to your wardrobe, or even digital settings, the themes that you use on your phone, the themes on your computer, the lights that you have in your house, right? Colorful light bulbs, artwork, things that resonate and bring happiness, joy, calming, whatever the mood is you're going for. You want to discover what your personalized palette is that represents with the emotional need you have at that time. Because what it's going to offer you is a creative and a self-reflective path to emotional wellness. Because you will know, okay, when I'm feeling sad, I don't want, I found that the color X makes me feel like this. So I don't want to use that color a lot, right? That's what we gain when we take a chance and when we try to incorporate different colors into our lives. We're going to come up with our own personalized palettes. For me, purple is one of my favorite colors. It makes me feel beautiful. It makes me feel elegant. It keeps me connected. I love the color orange because orange is my high energy light. I feel I can take over the world. Okay. Feel like I could run a marathon now. Whether I can in real life is different, but I would go try it. And I'm going to wear something vibrant so that it keeps me invigorated. When I'm feeling low, I found I don't like reds when I'm feeling sad or low, but I like red when I'm feeling passionate, when I'm feeling a little spicy. You see this red on my lips? I come and give you all spicy energy all the time in here because I'm curating, if I could speak proper, I'm curating my own color playlist, if you will, because color has energy, it has emotion to it. And we have to tap into that, right? We have to tap into that. But you have to also look at how colors carry some kind of significance within your culture? What does that color mean? And how does it influence your emotional responses? Right? Because there's this rich tapestry of cultural associations adds layers to the emotional impact of colors. Okay? And when you start engage with these diverse meanings, it can one deepen our understanding of color's emotional resonance, and two, it encourages a more inclusive approach to color therapy, acknowledging and respecting the varied ways in which colors are and interpreted, experienced and interpreted, because you have to have both of those. How do I experience it, and how do I interpret what I'm feeling based off of these colors? What are these colors bringing to my life? And if y'all want to give me some love over here on TikTok, don't feel like you can't, because we do accept all the love, the hearts, the stars, all the things. Give your girl some love over here. I'm working hard for y'all today. So we want to use colors as part of our cultural expression. We want to use color as tools for improving and enhancing our emotional expression and healing. Like sometimes when you go out and you trying to show confidence, right? What's your power suit color of choice? Mine is usually going to be a purple. I will do, if I'm going into more traditional settings, a black or a blue. But baby, I had this one pink suit when I was in college, baby. Your girl was fierce with the shoes to match. And when I knew I was hitting when I got a compliment from this older lady, right? Was like, baby, you doing that. You wearing that suit. And it made me feel more confident. I stood up straighter, right? I'm normally an ambivert. I am an introverted, or I'm an extroverted introvert. My natural is to be introverted. And most people who know me be like, girl, please stop that. But I am. But when I put on the colors that make me feel confident, that make me feel beautiful, that make me feel like I'm at the top of my game, you can't say nothing to me. I might still be nervous, but I'm going to walk in confidence, and I'm going to do the things that may have scared me, but I'm still going to do it. And that helps boost my confidence and my feelings, right? So try it. On a day when you're feeling really down, see if colors can be a quick therapeutic pick me up. Start with some warm colors like oranges and yellows, and vary their hues. There's such a beautiful gamut of yellows and oranges that you can play with, right? Because these hues are really known for their uplifting and, energizing properties. Incorporate them into your environment. Get you some throw pillows, artwork, clothing, flowers, right? Orange radiates warmth and joy. It stimulates feelings of happiness, enthusiasm. Yellow is reminiscent of the sun. It can help clear your mind, make you feel lighter and more optimistic, right? You want to experiment by adding one of these colors, you might doses, so you know which color has the impact. And then over time, you can layer colors, yellow and oranges together, and see how it gently elevates your spirits, because that's our goal, right? So you want to experiment until you find the shade, the hue, the color combination that works for you, for you, for you, and you, and you. Because that's what we have to do. Now, the colors that you choose to wear, let's say we're incorporating it into our wardrobe, like I said. With me, power suit, I'm going to stand straighter. I'm going to feel and look more confident. So if you ask, can the color of my clothes affect my emotions and how others perceive me? It absolutely can. Excuse me. Because it's going to control how you feel and how you see yourself in that instance. But it can also impact how others view you. Let's say you got yourself a beautiful red dress, right? When you see, like, it makes me think of whatever they call it, the flamenco dancers that used to have those beautiful red dresses on with all the swirls, with all the frills and all that, and they're dancing and they're high energy, they're passionate. That's what that color invokes to me, right? But it's a powerful color, increases energy levels, conveys confidence, dynamism, dynamic, okay, dynamism. Now, that's a great choice when you want to stand out. You're not wearing red if you want to blend into the crowd, unless it's an all red party, right? You want to use it when you're trying to assert your leadership, you're trying to show confidence, but you have to understand red is also associated with aggression and dominance. So the context and the energy you bring to it is definitely going to affect how people perceive you in it. So if you're wearing that red attitude and you've got a scowl and a grimace on your face, people are going to see you as more aggressive. But if you come with between confidence and that assholish kind of quality, there's a difference there, right? Now, if you're looking to, let's say, reduce stress in your life and to create a more calming environment, right? You may have a space in your room, or you want your whole bedroom to do that, or you have a chill out, relaxation, decompression room. You might want to focus on hues like blues, greens, and lavenders. Blue being the color of the sky and the ocean, it helps to promote peace and tranquility. It's going to help slow down your metabolism, helping to reduce feelings of anxiety. Green, which symbolizes nature, is restful for the eyes and is known to encourage comfort and calm. Lavender, which is a light purple with a blue undertone, has the ability to soothe nerves and alleviate tension. And lavender flowers and essential oils help calm your nervous system and stuff too, right? Now, you want to try these colors in areas where relaxation is really key. So, your bedroom, a reading nook, right? In the corner of my bedroom, by the window, I have a recliner chair, reclines all the way out, super soft, plush, and comfortable. Let's say you have something like that. You get yourself a little light that shines over the top or over the side. Get yourself a warm blanket, right? Bathe yourself in those colors. Put some things on the wall, because what you're trying to do is create a serene oasis in your home that can be your calming area. It's important that we have those spaces for us, right? And as you are trying out new things, get yourself a notebook and call it Coloring My World or whatever you want to call it. And try different colors, different things, hues, and write them down. Start keeping a log of how you're feeling and what you did, what colors you introduced, and what difference you felt. But you have to start by being mindful and experimental. That's it, right? Observe your reactions to different colors in different contexts. Keep your notes, okay? You might also experiment with changing the backgrounds on your phones and your tablets, your computer, changing the color of your room lighting, right? There are so many different ways that you can incorporate color and you can experiment with what works best for you. And over time, what you're going to develop is what? Your own personal color palette or your personal emotional palette, your PEP, personal emotional palette, because that's going to resonate with your emotional needs. It's going to help you harness the power of color to nurture your well being. And that's what we want to do. And finally, use it in your work areas, right? If you work from home, don't work in your bedroom, right? Keep your bedroom that serene, calming, or passionate oasis, whatever you want it to be, and have a separate space that you work from that is light, that is inviting, that has high energy colors, but not so much that it got you bouncing off the walls, right? So you need to vary your hues so that you can see which one gives me energy without making me too hype because I need to focus, which gives me focus and clarity, right? That's what we have to focus on. You might personalize it with color coded accessories, different organizational tools. Have a plant on your desk that's green and has yellow and oranges with it, right? So you may have that. You may have a space that you call your brainstorming corner that's yellow or orange. And if you're in a space that it's a shared space, so you can't just go painting walls, try different little accessories, notebooks, desk accessories, your computer screen theme colors, the background on your phone, right? Because those can provide you with small little touches of color therapy without altering the environment for others when you're in a shared space. It's like having your own PEP, personal emotional palette, on the go with you at all times because you're taking it with you. If you guys know me, y'all know I love my glasses. I have different tops. I have different tops so I can change my mood. Some days I'm feeling a little spicy, a little lovey-dovey. Some days I'm feeling real chill, but always there's going to be color around me at all times. And that's such a sharp and drastic change from who I was. Before, I wanted all the earth tones muted because I wanted to kind of be in the background. I wanted to blend into the background, right? Being an introvert by nature, I didn't want to be the center of attention. I didn't want to stand out. I was morbidly obese. I wasn't really confident in myself. And I'm still a big girl, but you can't fuck with me. I'm me. I'm going to be me. I'm unapologetically me. I've learned to love all of me. It doesn't mean that I do not strive for better. It doesn't mean that I do not strive to make improvements in my life. It means I love me along the way. And I decided I'm no longer going to wear things or do things that put me in the shadows and in the background of my own damn life. So I practice color therapy in the way that I decorate my spaces, in the things that I wear, the colors that I buy, the artwork that I have in my house. I incorporate all of those things into my environment because my goal is to improve my well being, right? So just make sure that as we kind of get ready to wrap up the show, if I can leave you with nothing else, let me leave you with this. Test out the colors. Try something new. Even if you think, I don't like green. Just try it. It may be a different hue or a different shade of green that resonates more with you. Cuz Kelly green, money green, pick a green. I like green, right? I like purples, I like yellows. Not a really big too big a fan of pink, but I'll fuck with it cuz that's my heart. That's my love, right? So, I practice color theory because I want to improve my life. But you can't just take Leanne's word for it. I need you to get out there and do the work for you. Okay. So today, I hope that you've discovered not just the science and art behind color therapy, but also how these vibrant threads can be woven into the fabric of our daily lives. From those calming blues and greens that bring peace and balance to our space and minds, to the energizing reds and oranges that spark joy and creativity, we do know that color holds the power to change and transform our world, right? So I want to thank y'all for spending time with me today, for allowing me to shed a little light on the profound impact that color has on our well being. And I want to thank you for being open to take this journey with me every Monday and Thursday. Sharonda couldn't be here today because she has some medical appointments, but she did want me to send her love and let y'all know that she'll be back on Monday or on Thursday. And I just want to remind you, get out there and find your personal emotional palette because the canvas is yours to paint. Each hue that you choose is going to add depth, emotion, and beauty to your journey. Whether it's through the clothes you wear, the spaces you curate and cultivate, or the natural beauty that you seek out, I want you to let colors be your guide to a more joyful, balanced, and vibrant life. Remember, it's the small touches of color that create the most beautiful masterpieces. So go ahead, color your world with intention and love. I want you to stay vibrant, stay beautiful, and most importantly, stay magnificent and true to the palette of you. I want to thank y'all for joining me. And we will see you back here on Thursday because Thursday we have a guest show. So I'm excited. Let me get my life right. So on Thursday, we're going to be talking about transforming from overwhelmed to unstoppable. Employee morale in high pressure environments. We're going to have my good friend Martha Davison, who's going to be on, and we're going to talk about employee morale, high pressure environments, and what we can do as employers and as employees to support these better work environments, how employers can support their employees better, but how we as employees can empower ourselves and thrive even in those high pressure environments. So, I love y'all. I want you to have the day that you are meant to have because you have control over how you react to the things that happen to you. Love y'all, and we'll see you Thursday. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of Wake Up Happy Sis